seen my killer whale video of the killer whales coming up and playing with the swimmer at Hahei Beach. Now I'm just going to give you a backstory on what happened that day. So it happened yesterday, today's the 5th, yesterday was the 4th of December 2018, and I was at Hahei Beach. I was rocking my son to sleep out the front of our caravan site at the caravan park at Hahei Beach. I noticed in the cove on the southern end there was something in the water. I thought there were seals. I saw some black sort of fins, and then I was kept walking up and down trying to get my son to sleep. And then I saw these dolphins, or what I thought they were dolphins, coming up the beach. And then I saw a bigger fin and I was like, oh wow, those aren't dolphins, those are orcas. And at that exact moment, in between the bushes, the orcas were going sort of a westerly direction up the cove. And then I saw in the other direction a swimmer in the water. And I mean, there's no one swimming, the water's freezing. And this lady was obviously doing some training laps along the shoreline. She wasn't that far out, but I knew I could see the orcas going for her or going towards her, and so I quickly ran back to the caravan, asked my partner to give me my mobile phone in case something happened, I could call someone. I continued watching, and she obviously got a fright. I haven't spoken to her, I haven't met her, but I think she got a fright. She got out the water and she was chatting to some people in the water, and then to my astonishment, she actually went back out in the water to finish her swim. So she continued swimming back up the coast. So there's about 3 orcas in the water. And there's a swimmer over there that's going to go swim to the orcas. That's brilliant. I think he's crazy. At that point, my son was sleeping at that point on me in the sling. So yeah, my partner went back to the van and she grabbed the drone bag. We brought it down to the beach and we set it up. My son was still asleep in the baby sling, and I sort of controlled it while my partner launched the drone. I used a Mavic Pro 2. Super versatile. Obviously it's a foldable drone and you can fold it up and take it wherever you want. And so she started swimming, and then I started following the killer whales from the air. I tilted the camera angle at about maybe just sort of an angle like that, so I wasn't directly above them. I was sort of shooting at an angle. The same with the swimmer, you don't want to fly above someone, so you shoot just at a slight angle. And they look like, if you look closely, they're like the male or the larger one was like nibbling at her feet. One of the killer whales actually has something in its mouth that's swimming around, this white thing that's, maybe it's a fish, maybe it's a stingray. I'm not sure what it was in her mouth, but and then eventually the big whale just sort of cuts in front of her and stops her. And at that point I sort of stopped filming and they lost interest and tailed off. And also the rain, so it was about a thunderstorm, so about 30 minutes after I filmed this, the wind and rain and lightning came through, and so we're just lucky that I got the footage. If you want to license this footage, be sure to contact me. The contact details in the description below. Cheers.